Let's get ready to rumble here for the Tier 2 Championship. I'm here with Natan Seredny, I'm Avi Seabag, and we're here to call an amazing matchup between the TABC Storm and the Berman Academy Cougars. Natan, are you pumped up?
I am so pumped up.
This one is for all the marbles. Tier 2 champions coming right now. Let's talk about Berman Academy for 1 second. They have a couple keys to the game, a couple key players. What do you got for me, Natan?
So their key is their big man, Josh Leviaden. He's their rock on offense and on defense. He's in the middle, run the offense through him, run the defense into him so he can just block shots and keep the game going. Also look out for shooting guard Ezra Boletsky and shooter off the bench Ari Schaff, so they can run the offense and help it get going.
Secondary scoring is very, very important in a championship game. Once those guys come off the bench, they need to get them going. They need the secondary scoring to get going so that they can win this game. You know, when you travel a lot, also, they lost that Thursday game.
Yeah.
For a traveling team, that's hard. They came back strong, and the secondary is going to be very important for them. In terms of TABC, they have a lot of guys going, especially Avi Proctor. Coach told me he's more of a starter, but they take him off the bench, again, for that secondary scoring. TABC is looking to break another record as well, become the second team in the history of all of Sarachek to win the Tier 2 championship going undefeated. The first one obviously coming last year with Ida Crown, who did that. That was an incredible, incredible feat by them. But let's talk about TABC for 1 second. What other keys to the game for TABC?
The keys to the game for TABC are star scorer Jonathan Haberman. Look out for him. He's going to be the key.
I'm pumped up. You pumped up?
I'm pumped up.
Let's get pumped up. We're ready to go. Tier 2 championship coming up next.
Hi, my name is Raf.
Switch, go, hit it, three, give me rhythm, pass, go, good job.
To go here in this Tier 2 championship. Right now, we have the starting lineups coming up in 1 second, but before we do that, let's talk for 1 second about what this means. A Tier 2 championship, essentially right now, is the second biggest award in this tournament. Both these teams have worked really, really hard to get here to this point. TABC has been undefeated so far. Really, they have worked hard in this game. They were not happy with their seeding, so let's see if they can go and they can establish a presence for themselves.
Yeah, I spoke to the Berman coach actually also, and Berman said that they want to make sure that they don't get into a sloppy game today. They want to make sure they start strong, they execute early, because that's what's important. And we're done. No more consolation games left today. This is all championships. For the marbles, everyone going really all their efforts into the game, making sure that they can come home with a trophy.
All right, we're now going to go to the starting lineups.
Am I supposed to hear the silent reporters? Because I hear them.
And now the starting lineups for the Berman Hebrew Academy Cougars. At guard, number 5, Ezra Boletsky.
At forward, number 12, Ranan Glassoffer. At center, number 10, Josh Leviadim. At guard, number 3, Kobe Melkin. And at forward, number 32, Ellie Lowenstein. The Cougars are coached by Noam Levin, Yona Singer, and Josh Levinson.
Just to review right now, for those watching at home, for TABC, we have Ami Gertzberg at point guard, number 10. Power forward, Alex Ostrin, number 4. Shooting guard.
Actually, Ami Gertzberg isn't starting today's game. Today will be Akiva Hain. Ami Gertzberg is actually on his way to Eretz Yisrael for his cousin's bar mitzvah.
Well, mazel tov to him then. Jonathan Haberman, number 21. He was on fine, 55, and Ellie Hartstark, number 2. For Berman, we have Kobe Melkin, number 3. Ezra Boletsky, number 5. Shooting at small forward, Renan Glashover, number 12. Power forward, Ellie Lowenstein, and at center, Josh Levidin. And let's get this going. Melkin with the ball. Kicks it to Glashover. Levidin gets it inside, and it's a foul on the floor.
Yeah, first foul of the game. You don't want to give up early ones, get quickly into foul trouble, because then they get to shoot free throws early in the whole half.
Boletsky thought about a 3, decided against it, and he's going to set up the floor again. Melkin with the ball. Clicks to Glashofer. Back to Boletsky. Melkin with again. Boletsky looking to drive. To Melkin, thought about a 3.
Oh, there's a travel called in that play. In a 2-3 zone, you want to try to get it to the middle, go middle, in to out. That's your goal, because it's easier to break up the zone when everyone's crunched in. You can get it to your shooters on the outside.
100%. Kiva Hain kicks the top fine. And we're going to get a 3-second call.
No, they called a foul on number 4, Alex Ostrin.
Oh, it's a foul on Ostrin.
Trying to establish position on the inside.
He did not like that call. Alex Ostrin is going to take a seat. And the it factor right now for TABC, number 54, Avi Proctor, enters the game.
Yeah, we talked about the secondary scoring in the pregame, and we're going to see it right now with Avi Proctor early entrance into the game.
Melkin to Boletsky. Boletsky taking Hain off the ball. Back to Melkin. Glashofer comes up into the corner to receive it. And almost a steal. Quick hands by Ellie Hartstark. And it's going to be Berman ball in the corner.
This
Melkin.
defense, they're very long on TABC, so to try to get into the middle is quite difficult.
Levidin keeps that one alive. And Ellie Lowenstein kicks it out to Boletsky, but he's going to get called for an offensive foul. Now, something to look to right now, more in the second half, but right now as well, is the amount of fouls both teams have. So TABC picked up 2 quick ones. They might be in the bonus soon. This has to last them the entire half to get under the bonus. And Berman only has 1 for now.
Yeah, and we're getting word that was number 4, Alex Ostrin's second foul. So he'll probably be taking a seat for the remainder of the quarter, maybe mostly into the half.
Nice take by Jonathan Haberman. One of the keys from Coach Oz that he needs to get him going in terms of scoring. And it's 2-0 TABC with 6.5 left in the first quarter. Boletsky. Melkin tries to get into Levidin. Heads up hands by Haberman. Quick pass to Proctor, who puts it up, and no good. Easy layups are the keys to winning these games. They have to convert on those.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of these layups over this tournament. Early nerves in the championship, maybe. A lot of pressure on both teams right now.
Stolen there by Haberman. He's looking to push. Kicks it out to number 2. Hartstark, and Hain has the ball. Back to Haberman.
Haberman got a steal in the last possession. You can tell he played in the top of the zone. He's really long. He's got long arms. Oh, nice screen set up with a deep 3.
And Haberman with a deep 3. That was a nice 3 for him.
Yeah, they got to stop Haberman. Haberman already has a quick 5 points. We know he's their star scorer. Berman's going to try. Just got to see what they can do to stop him from getting really going, because it's going to be a rough night for them if he can really get it going.
Last time to Boletsky. Boletsky for 3. Off back rim, no good. Skying for the rebound is Ellie Hartstark. Akiva Hain setting it up.
Berman also in a 2-3, trying to get to the middle, get screens on the top. TABC used to playing in a lot of teams that play 2-3 in the Yeshiva League. A lot of teams play their zones, switch up a lot of zones, so they have a lot of. You could tell by they have a lot of sets, offensive sets, to make sure that they can beat the zone.
Ellie Hartstark just stepped out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover and a 30-second timeout called by Berman. Just talk about sets for 1 second. I was watching the Ball in the Family episode last night. LeVar Ball is anti-set. That is the new development out of the Ball family. LeVar Ball does not like sets. He likes running the running gun. And we can maybe bring that to Yeshiva League for 1 second. The running gun is very good for some teams because if they have the personnel to do it. But sometimes when you have sets and when you have people running plays and have play fundamental basketball, they're really able to get things going for them. So I guess we'll see what's going on, because it looks like TABC is more of the run and gun team, and as you said, Berman has those sets going for them.
Yeah, we'll see. I like the mix of being able to know when to run, know when to pull it out and run an offensive set, get something really going for their team.
Shout out to LeVar Ball. I know he's listening right now.
Avid listener of Max Live. As deep three from
Ellie Lowenstein with a nice three. 5-3 TABC with 4:40 left in this first quarter.
TBC looked like they were trying to trap on the defensive zone, get a quick rush out for the ball pressure.
Shot over there by Hardstark's no good. And it was off Yoni Fine. Now, it's very interesting. It looks like they're running their offense through the center right now, TABC is. Trying to get shots based off the ball going through the middle of the court. Glashofer to Melkin. Melkin for two. Good. Good shot over Haberman.
And we got a report from our silent reporter on the Berman side that they want to make sure that they can get inside and cut back door. Like we said, try to get the ball to their big man, Josh Leviaden, and run the offense through him, get cuts around him so he can make the right pass.
Haberman to Proctor. Proctor turnaround two, no good. Rebounded by Glashofer. Shout out to my other partner, someone I've worked very hard with in the last couple games. Tess Blausting's watching right now. Sorry you couldn't be here. Melkin taking Hain off the dribble. No shot. It's a foul on Hain on the floor. So it looks like Hain reached in for a second before that shot went in. And it's going to be a first foul for him. Melkin with the ball. Kicks.
It might be
Back
tough
to him.
for Hain as Lowenstein misses a three. It might be tough for Hain to get quick fouls when they're missing a guard, as we know. Ami
That's
Gersberg
right.
not here.
That's right. Lowenstein missed a three he took before, in the same spot. And Proctor misses a two that he went in for. It was a strong take, couldn't finish. 5-5, 3:13 left in this Tier 2 championship first quarter. The TABC faithful are here. Lowenstein to Melkin. Melkin for three. Good.
Yeah, the fans are out today. Let's see if it makes a huge difference. Well, usually teams play better with fans. Berman has had a strong showing during most of the rest of the tournament, but I guess because there might be school today, most of their fans went home.
Yes, today is a school day and a work day for those at home and at work and at school. Yonatan Fine, no good. Off both rims, and he could not get it to go. It was rebounded by Leviaden. Leviaden has not had a shot yet. That's interesting to note. Leviaden, they have to get him going. He's one of their star players. Glashofer with a nice oop-de-oop side to side and goes into that Euro step.
Yeah, that was a beautiful take, cutting right through the zone, going around the big man, finishing with the left hand. We don't see many guys finish with their offhand, so it's always impressive to see.
Yeah, I mean, I'm Jewish, so I can't finish my offhand. But you know how it is. Hardstar looking to take it in on Leviaden. No good. Leviaden with the board. Glashofer looking to take it all the way, coast to coast. No good, but he's fouled. That's the second one on Akiva Hain.
Yeah, that foul might be taking him out of the game also. We'll see what coach does with 2:07 left in the first quarter. But like we said, they may be a little thin with their guards. So these early fouls on two guys, 4 fouls on two guys, hurting their rotation.
So there will be a sub for TABC, and it's going to be Akiva Hain. So number 31, Ariel Rifkin, forward senior, 6'4", out of Teaneck, is here. Saying he steps into the game. Let's see who the guard responsibilities go to now. Second one's in good. 12-5 Berman. This game is totally flipped on its side since the beginning in the last 2 minutes.
It seems like they're on a 12-0 run after TABC scored 5 quick points.
Haberman to Fine. Back to Haberman. Cross-court pass to Proctor. Haberman has it for three. No good. Rebounded by Glashofer.
Berman's really getting good rebounding. They're not giving TABC too many chances for second shot opportunities.
Boletsky drives, puts it up. Wow, nice block by Rifkin, who just entered the game. He followed it all the way and put his hand up.
TBC really works their offense well, getting right through that zone quickly, but not being able to finish the layup.
Good job by Proctor getting into Fine. but Fine couldn't finish. Boletsky's in there again. He puts it up, no good. Proctor settles it down, and Haberman brings it up.
Yeah, TABC just got to get it going a little bit. They haven't scored a point since the first couple minutes off of three.
Proctor, no good. Hartstark with a long rebound to Proctor again, who shoots and misses. Now listen, the keys to the game right now were literally Hartstark, Haberman, and Proctor getting their things together and scoring. They've been missing, and maybe that's the reason they're down by 7 right now.
That would make sense because they're basically the entire team's offense, and only Haberman has scored so far this game with 5 points, but he hasn't made a shot since the second minute. As I said before, Berman getting offense from everywhere except for the guy that we spoke about, Leviaden. Their whole team is scoring, it seems like.
He's been big in the board. There's a minuscule difference in the shot clock and game clock right now, but 25 seconds left. Rifkin for 3. That can't go. Haberman with the long board again. Haberman thought he had a cutter. He didn't get there, and Glasshofer steals that pass. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Melkin looking to settle it down and get one last shot. 12-5. Berman over TABC with 5 seconds left. Glasshofer to Melkin. Melkin to Glasshofer. Glasshofer for 3. No good. Off the side rim. And it is going to be 12-5. Berman over TABC after 1, and we're going to a quick commercial break. Back to the Max Stern Athletic Center. We are here right now for the Tier 2 championship. It's looking to be a good one right now. Berman versus TABC. Berman does hold a 12-5 lead, but it's not for a lack of shots from TABC. TABC definitely getting their stuff up. Eventually, those shots will fall.
Yeah, TBC's gotten good open looks. They just haven't been able to knock them down. They've gotten open threes from Haberman, Proctor, Hartstark, Rifkin. Basically, the entire team had at least one open three, but they haven't been able to hit it. And those shots will start to fall as the game goes on and they get more comfortable in this championship environment.
100%. First of all, we want to thank our sponsors, the Clip Keepa and the Clip Keepa Inbox, as well as Elka Data Plumbers. We would like to thank Lior Hohen and Elka Data Plumbers for their contributions to help Max Live run smoothly during the regular season of the Sarachek tournament.
So, report from the TABC sideline is they don't want their first option to be a 3. And we just saw right now that TABC first offense comes out of the break, open 3, no good. That can't be making Coach Oz happy at all.
Ball careens off of Leviathan, and it's going to be TABC ball. 12-5 Berman with 7.5 left in this second quarter. Alex Ostrin is back in there for TABC.
Berman coach, we got a report from Berman sideline. The Berman coach wants them to keep getting open looks as another 3 doesn't go.
That's Rifkin, number 31 for TABC. Melkin puts it up, no good. Tried to go coast to coast on that one, and Fine with the rebound. Fine to Haberman. Haberman looking to bring it up.
TABC's got to get some offense going in this game.
Hardstark to Rifkin. Rifkin for 2. Good. Rifkin's put up a couple shots. They were all close. That one's the one that hits the mark.
That's the first bucket since the 2-minute mark in the first quarter. That might spark the crowd, get some noise going, and can give TABC a little bit of energy to continue in this game.
Leviathan puts it up, no good. Almost gets his own rebound. Fine saves it, but he gets it right to number 32, Lowenstein. And Boletsky hits a 3. Turns around, thinks nothing of it.
Boletsky great shooter. We keyed him in the pregame. We knew what he could do. Loose ball, wide open three, knocks it down.
Fine has it in the low post. Rifkin for three. No good. Rims in and out. He looks like he's feeling it right now. Things aren't falling for him, but he's going to get going soon. Melkin bringing it up. Kicks it to Glasshopper. Glasshopper for three. That did not go in. My eyes deceived me. It looked like it went in, but that was just hitting in the net.
Oh, that didn't go in. I thought it went in.
Yeah, so it did not go in.
It just made the net move a little bit.
Yeah.
Nice
Jump
pass
pass to
inside.
Fine.
Oh, nice pass.
Hamron bringing it in. And it looks to be a foul on him. It's going to be down low. It's going to be a foul on Melkin. Melkin with the push.
That's a good plan by Haberman to try to get himself going. Driving to the lane, getting some good free throw opportunities. Once you see the ball go through the net, to you it gives you just the confidence.
Exactly.
Confidence to keep shooting. You know that there's no seal on the basket.
And what better place to do it than the free throw line? There's definitely a place to get it done. Astrin will check out as Avi Proctor enters the game again, as well as Ari Schopf has entered the game for the Berman Academy Cougars. Ezra Beletsky, exits. Isaac's my friend, his brother Ezra, the brother of Ezra, Isaac Beletsky. He's here. Shout out to him.
Great rebound by TABC. Tip out. Long three by Hartstark. He's good. He has finally found his form. TABC, we knew shots would start to fall, and they have. And now it's back to a 4-point game.
That's exactly what we said. The shots will fall, and that's how we get going. Berman, that's a good timeout by Berman to stop the bleeding right away. I think they saw some things they didn't like. And as you said, the ball got in the hoop. The confidence went up for TABC. Berman coach saw that. That's Coach Yona Singer. So he decided to slow down for them and get things going, drop a play, and maybe just swing the momentum a little bit back toward them. The momentum's not fully toward TABC yet. Berman still has that momentum, but maybe to try and get a little bit back into their zone. Momentum is a big, big factor, especially in March games. March Madness. March is a month where anything can happen. Vinal Fochu is the classic thing that happens with Purim. That generally happens here. March is in the air, and you never know what might happen. And that's why we have this momentum swing pendulum, might I add.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of coaches calling the timeout early in the run by the other team. I think that you have to stop the bleeding before it's all the way done. I've seen a lot of coaches wait until the run finishes, thinking that their players can get it back. But in my opinion, that's a great timeout.
And not the least bit of a coincidence where Ani Mamin bin Nisim, as we were talking about anything happens in March, is playing and reverberating in the gym. Melkin looking to bring it up. Glasshopper cuts to Levitin. TABC has Levitin covered really well right now. They have 2 or 3 men on him at all times, denying him the ball at every opportunity. That's left the three-point line open, but that's a trade they're willing to make.
Yeah, they want to make sure that the Berman star can't get himself going, and they're okay to make everyone else beat them.
Proctor for three. Good. 15-14. The shots are falling for TABC now.
TABC, they've been scoring a lot of points so far in the tournament, reaching over 70 in one of their games without even having to go to overtime. Now's their opportunity. They know that their offense will continue to go as long as they keep shooting.
As an off-ball foul on Josh Levitin. He was bumping around down low over there with Avi Proctor.
It would be good for TBC to get him into foul trouble because it's hard for them to drive to the basket now with a big man down low.
That's only his first. Haberman taking it in. He couldn't get that. The rebound goes out to Hartstark, and Proctor with the rebound there. Haberman gets it. Thought about a three. Decides to drive. He gets to Hartstark. Hartstark to Fine. Fine to Haberman. Thought about a three again. And he sends it into Rifkin. Rifkin has it stolen by Lowenstein. And he sends it to Shop to set it up.
You can tell Levaden in there. Any drive is deflected.
That's a steal by Haberman. Sends it to Hartstark. Hartstark inside the pass to Proctor. And TABC is taking the lead. 16-15 TABC with 4 minutes left in this half.
That was a great run by TABC to come and take the lead again.
Great ball movement on that one.
Running their transition offense to perfection.
Melkin puts it up. No good. Rebound sent out to Hardstark. Hardstark to Haberman. Back to Hardstark for three. No good. Rims in and out, and Levitin secures the rebound.
Yeah, Berman's going to want to get their offense moving again. They haven't scored in a while. They're going to try to get open shots. Maybe they'll go, they're going to key to their big man to make sure that he can provide some offensive support.
Melkin to Shop. Shop looking to drive on Proctor. He had a ball fake, and it looks to be out of bounds off of Avi Proctor. It will remain Berman ball.
They called a foul on Proctor.
Oh, never mind.
On the ground, though.
That's why I have my trusty handyman over here, my color commentary, my partner
in crime.
My other half. Shop kisses it off the glass and in.
Schaff, secondary scoring. Keyed in the pregame. We're going to key it again now. It's so important. Proctor, Schaff, they've been showing up today.
Haberman thought about a three against the Proctor. Proctor's going to shoot that. He's not afraid to shoot. Offside rim. Rifkin tried to hit it out, but it's secured by Melkin. Melkin catching the play from his coach, and he calls it out. Levitin in the corner has a cutting Glasshofer. And it's going to be off of, I think, Ellie Hardstark or Jonathan Fine. Either way, it remains Berman ball.
Berman trying to set up a play to get Levitin an open layup. That's what I would usually do. Try to get great cut.
Great cut by Melkin. He can't convert off the pass by Levitin. And Hardstark brings it up. Hardstark to Rifkin. He's had a couple from there. Rifkin for three, no good. Rebounded by number 15, Tani Levison, who has just entered the game for Berman.
Levison hasn't gotten so much action, but let's see if he can provide some good energy off the bench, some fresh legs.
Glasshofer with the miss over there, rebound by TABC. Haberman getting things going.
Great take. Can't get it to fall.
Good take by Haberman. Just rims out, and he bodies up Melkin, and he's going to get called for the push.
I think that's the first foul on Haberman. Haberman's their scorer. They're going to try to keep feeding him. He's going to keep taking those drives all the way to the basket. Even though there is a nice mountain up there in Josh Levitin.
Levitin or Levitin?
Levitin.
It's like, you know what it reminds me of? In Harry Potter, it's Leviosa or Leviosa? Yeah. Levitin or Levitin?
Levitin.
All right, well, we have fun here.
We'll look that fun.
Glasshofer trying to get to Levitin, not Levitin. And it's stolen by Hardstark.
Great hands. Got to get the hands in the passing lanes. That always will confuse the opposing player, especially when this long TABC team can get their arms out on defense.
Fine with the ball at top of the paint. Sends it to Hardstark. Hardstark to Rifkin with a jump two. No good. Rebounded by Levitin. Schaff taking it up. He's proficient from three. He hasn't taken one yet. Stuffed. Hard stuffed by Haberman, and he looks to push.
It's a great block by Haberman. Great pass to Hardstark.
Kick to Hardstark.
Hands the three.
19-17 with 38 seconds left in the half. TABC has come storming back to go up two in this quarter.
That was a great shot in transition. Hardstark not afraid to shoot one, even though he hasn't hit one in a while. He's going to keep on shooting.
Stay tuned for the Step It Up halftime show coming up in about 18 seconds when this half is done. Step It Up is an incredible camp. A lot of players right now in this tournament are in Step It Up. Boletsky loses the ball, goes to Fine. Fine with 10 seconds left. Sorry, not Fine. That's Hardstark looking to push. With now 5 seconds left. To Rifkin. Rifkin to Hardstark. Hardstark puts it up for two. Fine saves it at the buzzer. Fine grabs a rebound and a round and puts it up and in for now a 4-point lead for TABC. And we're going to go we're not going to go anywhere. We're going to keep it over here. Wow, that was an incredible play. Heads-up play by Jonathan Fine. We're going to get a couple messages. Let's go to the Step It Up halftime show right now.
One of the most common questions people ask me is, what's the difference between the European and American style of training and the game? Well, besides the obvious, the pace of the game, the USA pace is much faster than the European pace. There is another difference that I'd like to point out here. Especially in a young age, American kids are a little less tougher, I would say, than the European kids. And a lot of campers here at Step It Up, I love to call pretzels,
Oh, pretzels. They're the stiffest pretzels. Oh my God. You all pretzels.
Pretzels come in all kinds of, shapes, sizes, but I like the salty pretzels the most. One of the main characteristics of a salty pretzel is it has zero agility and it breaks easy, just like some of our pretzels, When I train them, some of them make so many mistakes. I have this salty face, like, oh my God, what are you doing? Just like a pretzel. But still, we love pretzels here.
Good morning and welcome. Good morning and welcome.
Hi, my name is Chaim Chazak. I'm from Israel. I'm a basketball coach for 10 years now. So when I was young, I was in the Israeli army. A lot of people say that it influenced my coaching, but I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a chill guy, I don't get angry that fast. At Step It Up, the coaches work the kids really hard, but not me. I'm trying to do it like in a calm way.
Welcome back to the Tier 2 Championship. We have TABC with 21 over Berman 17. I'm very pleasured to have Yogev Verdugo joining me in the booth right now. Yogev, how are you?
Thank you. I'm doing great. How are you?
He's the director and founder of the Step It Up camp. We are the Step It Up halftime show right now. Yogev, I want to talk about one thing, I guess a little more less known, but we want to get it out there right now. There's a girls' camp starting right now.
Yes. Finally this year we've had parents inquire and show interest for years, and I was never ready to pull the trigger, and I'm very, very excited for the girls' program this year. It's run separately. They dorm on separate sides of campus. Besides meal and Shabbat that we come together, it's a platform specifically for the girls, just like we've provided for the boys for the past 7 years. Now it's for the girls, to give them a high-end skill development camp with the yoga and the Pilates and the fitness, nutrition, and basketball, and I can't wait.
That's really, so I've had the pleasure of calling 2 games with Tess Blaustein, my last 2 games, and Tess actually was D3. She played for Stern for the last 3 years. And she mentioned how she totally would have jumped on the opportunity to work for Step It Up, to go to Step It Up. She played in Buria in high school.
I'll reach out to her.
It's awesome. Yeah, for sure. So it's awesome that we're able to get things open for them. And maybe one day we'll have a Sarah Tech for girls as well. You never know what happens.
Maybe. Listen, the girls are good at ball. They're playing a lot. They're serious. They take it seriously. We're getting great feedback and great response from the parents that they need a program like this, and I'm very excited to run it for them.
So you've run Step It Up for 7 years now?
Yes.
So
Our
now
sleepaway camp for 7 years. The company for 9 years. We started going door to door, private training, go from house to house, and then from there day camp, and that's how the sleepaway camp came to be.
So I basically have to ask one question. Meaning, why do players come to you? Meaning, you've established a brand. I know I have a lot of my MTA kids. I work for MTA. And my MTA have come to you.
Right.
How have you established that brand, and why do they come to you?
Listen, people ask what I do year-round, and I tell them I work on camp. I would say we try to give a really, really high-end quality service and experience to these boys and now girls that are coming. From the food, to the music during the meals, to the activities, to the programming, to the Step It Up talks and seminars that we have every day, to obviously kids get better at ball. The bottom line is it's an amazing experience. We have field trips. It's a full summer experience, but when you come to Step It, you're getting better at ball. How much better will you get? We don't know. We always have a joke. Some kids come for a few years and they're not that good, and some kids only for a few weeks and they're great. We're going to give you the tools and the blueprint, but it's definitely a place to come get better at ball. We have some of the better players in this tournament and some of the players that are getting the least minutes, and we're proud of that. We'll develop you at any level. You're a superstar, come. You're a 12th man, come. There's so much to learn through this beautiful sport.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mentioned, I was talking, you ever watch the Brady versus Time on Facebook?
I have not.
So there was a part where Brady was going, and he brought in a quarterback coach.
Okay.
And they were in the field. They were talking. And they interviewed the coach after, and he said that players come here. They come to me not to get this much better. And for those at home who don't see me, I have my hands far apart. They come in to get this much better, and it's a small amount.
It's a game of inches.
Exactly.
We say makes and misses, first place and second place. We're seeing out in March Madness. It's a game of inches, and we teach kids how to respect the attention to detail, become more persistent, resilient, have a plan of action, have a method to their madness, and for kids to know how to work on their games. That's the bottom line. You come for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4, 6, 8, whatever it is, you're going to leave knowing how to work on your game, and that's what we try to give to these kids.
It's the fundamentals, and again, it's just getting a little bit better, just refining the little bit of muscle memory, and getting that shot, that defensive switch that can win you a championship, and you never know what might happen. So Yogev is bringing that dream to a lot of high school, which is really incredible.
Absolutely.
Yogev,
and before we finish up, just one last thing.
Oh, sure.
The passionate parents and coaches and schools that are so crazy about Jewish basketball, hats off to you guys. It's an amazing being a part of the community and getting all these kids better at ball, from Sarachek to YU to everyone. It's a huge Jewish basketball community. I'm excited and proud to be a part of it, and it's just great to see.
So I was going to ask, what's your parting message to any ballers that are watching right now? What's your parting message to these guys who look to be here soon, or look to take their game to the next level soon?
I have a lot of messages, so we'll start with this. Call us or email us, and you guys can pick our brain about it. If you can't come to camp, even if you can't come to camp, we'll teach you guys how to play. We'll give you guys some tips, give you guys some drills. So just give us a call, learn about Step It Up. But the bottom line is, to everyone listening out there, work game speed, game like. And what that means is you train the way you want to play in a game. You can't play at a certain pace and then all of a sudden get into a game and expect to perform at a higher level. So one of our mottos is game speed, game like. So anyone, if you're already investing time in training in your game for 30 minutes a day, an hour a day, 2 hours a day, game speed, game like.
That's Yogev Verdugo, director, and literally changing lives right now with the Step It Up Basketball Tour. And thank you so much for joining us here in the booth.
Thank you.
Back to this Tier 2 championship. That was an awesome, awesome halftime show. Thank you for Yogev for coming in and talking with us there. All right, Natan, hit me up. What are the keys to the second half for both teams?
All right, so fresh 4-point game, but that lead is nothing. We've seen bigger leads go down in this Sarachek tournament so far. Any team's game, TABC is going to establish their offensive presence again. It took them a while in the first half to get going, but they finally found the rhythm, and they just got to keep it rolling. And Berman's got to send the ball inside to their big man. He has done almost nothing on the offensive end in terms of scoring, and they've got to get him going as the pass goes out of bounds over his head as they try to look for him. As the scoreboard goes off in the gym.
Looks to be a minor technical difficulty. Nothing we can handle. Yeah, those are great keys to the game. I'm definitely on board with a lot of those. You should know that, I think, number one, getting Avi Proctor going is a very important part of the development for this TABC team. As you see the Valley faithful and the Shell Heaven faithful shuffling in for this championship game. Coming up right after this, actually, is a championship game for both those teams. Stay tuned for the Tier 1 championship after this. Haberman to Austrian, who's back in. Haberman thought about a three, decided against it. Sends to Hartstark. Hartstark. And it looks like he shuffled his feet too much, trying to book a ticket to Cancun on that travel. And it's going to be a turnover. 21-17 TABC over Berman.
You can't shuffle your feet. Either dribble and then put the ball down, as there's another stoppage in play. Either dribble and put the ball down and then go, or be set. You stay set in the corner. Once you're set in the corner, ready to catch the pass, then you can just go up with it instead of having to shuffle your feet to get yourself in the right position. Stoppage in play. I think it might have been a shot clock then. Shot clock wasn't running.
It looks like they're resetting the game clock right now. It was at 7:40 last I looked.
The game clock didn't start.
It's at 7:35 now. So we're just calling it like we see it right now here in the Max Stern Athletic Center, trying to figure out what is going on to best service you, the people.
I just want to give a shout out to Ellie Lowenstein over there, number 32 on Berman.
He's an avid listener. Listening right now?
I think he might be listening right now, even though he's on the court.
It's possible.
He's very impressive as a sophomore playing in the Tier 2 championship game. He played really well in their playoff game in Maryland, where they're from, and the coach thinks that he's going to be the future of the program. A sophomore starting in Tier 2 championship game.
I just want to apologize to all our fans online. You have to reset the scoreboard online due to technical difficulties in the scoreboard here. Everything is connected, so we want to do that. Also, shout out to Kevin Durant. As I mentioned yesterday, longtime listener of the Max Live Sarachek tournament. So shout out to KD. Hope you feel better. Glasshopper gets it. Lowenstein into Levitin. Levitin puts it up and in. Levitin's first shot of the game goes in. Oh, that's the second shot of the game. I'm sorry. And we are now, it's a 2-point lead for TABC.
And like I said, they got to get him going. Levitin, as here comes a double screen for someone.
Hain is checked back into the game for TABC. Austrian puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Lowenstein.
No good by Austrian. Austrian spent a lot of time on the bench in the first half. Have to pick up 2 quick fouls. Let's see if he can get himself going in the second half.
Bolesky finds a cutting Glasshopper who can't handle it.
And that's it. Russell Westbrook actually just texted me as well. Not to cause any drama, so I have to shout out to Russell Westbrook as well. He's also an avid listener of the tournament. That's really awkward that KD and Russell Westbrook are both watching. Kiva Hain kicks it to Hardstark. Hardstark to Austrian. Turnaround 2, and it's good.
And one. Austrian clearly had a little jitters after his first basket in the second half after sitting so long on the bench, but now back shooting a free throw off the N1 jumper.
And he puts it up and in. It's a 5-point lead right now for TABC. That's a second foul on Melkin.
I want to give a shout out to Shlomo Beitner sitting in the crowd in the stadium while he watches our game and listens. Shlomo Beitner, shout out to him.
Leviathan called for steps, and he almost got his second points of the game. Hain yelling out the directory from the coach, Coach Oz. Hain to Austrian. He loves that shot. It's his third shot and 3 trips down just like that. He's gone for 1 for 3 on those. Melkin bringing it up. Kicks it to Beletsky. Beletsky thought about a shot, tried to get it into Leviathan, stolen by Fine. And Austrian kicks it to Hardstark. Hardstark kicks Grasshopper off the dribble, and that's no good. Grasshopper looking to bring it up. He has runners with him. Melkin to Leviathan for 3. No good. Leviathan trying to get himself going. He knows he's the key for this Berman team right now.
Doing whatever he can to get some shots up, get some points on the board, even taking long threes, coming all the way out of the paint. Keep Hain with a deep 3.
That's no good. Fine saves it. Leviathan though. And he kicks it to Melkin. Melkin looks to take, wow, good job kissing that ball off the glass over Haberman. And it's a 3-point lead.
Berman looks like they want to get some pressure going on a quick inbound, making sure they don't get to be able to run out the door. Osher takes another jumper, same spot, hits it this time.
He's loving that spot over there. Beletsky looking to drive. Stuff from behind by Hain, but call for foul. It's Hain's third foul. And we're only 4:47 through into the third period. So it looks like he's going to take his seat. Foul trouble in a championship game is not what you want. Shout out to our boy Justin Shafier, the all-powerful, all-knowledgeable Justin Shafier, who fixed the scoreboard. Everyone at home, you can give a thanks to him.
There's a free throw is good by Ezra Beletsky. As Haberman brings the ball down the court, Proctor, Hardstark to Haberman, to Proctor to Hardstark. They're just working the ball around the top of the key, getting to Fine on the baseline to Austrian, always at the high post. Hardstark for 3.
No good.
No good. Rebounded, offensive rebound by Austrian. Foul.
Good job, Austrian. That's the third foul on Melkin. He's their point guard. He's going to have to look out.
Austrian, quick jumper from the baseline. As Renan Glashover loses the ball, gets the ball out to Beletsky. Might try to set something up again. Melkin open 3.
For 3, no good. Lowenstein was in front, somehow coaxed Hardstark to kick that out.
Great hustle by Lowenstein there. Getting Hardstark all the way out, but still being able to keep position, so Hardstark has to tip it to try to get it. And yeah. Oh, nice
Leviathan
passing.
couldn't get that to go. It was a nice pass, though.
It was great passing. Got to keep the ball moving up. Good passes, crisp. Helps with offense.
Proctor is checked in the game right now for Hain. Proctor looking to get things going. Hardstark has it. Back to Proctor. Proctor to Haberman. Haberman for 3. No good. Fine. Skies for the rebound, but stolen by Grasshopper. Grasshopper looking to push. She has Hardstark on him. And Haberman goes around and in. 3-point lead for TABC. Nice job, wine and dine and denying and supplying for
Renan
guard.
Glashofer. Great.
Renan
Oh,
Glashofer.
3 by Proctor. Deep 3. That's a run. That's a run stopper if I've seen
That's
one.
a run stopper. That's a momentum stopper. That's a stopper. Anyway, we are at TABC 31, Berman 25. .310 left in the third period, as I think TABC called that timeout.
TABC wanting to make sure they don't give up another 3, another run to this Berman team. Want to keep the lead going.
They wanted to get back on defense to get things going, and I totally get that. Defense wins championships. That's not just a football saying or a hockey saying. That is an everything saying. Wins above replacement as well for baseball. You need to make sure that you have the right defense around you and save the runs. Melkin.
As we get a report from our sideline reporter in TBC, exactly that. Coach Oz is not happy with their defensive effort, and he wants them to pick it up. They're not getting back in transition, and it's time for them to start picking it up. They can't keep giving up open layups and easy points to this Berman team.
Levitin blocked from behind by Haberman. The board goes to skying Proctor as he saves it. And sends it to cutting Hartstark, who puts it up. No good, but he's fouled from Boletsky in the behind. Great sequence by Avi Proctor, who skies for that rebound and finds the cutter. And who tries to put it up and is blocked and fouled from behind. That's Boletsky's second foul of the game.
That's an unbelievable pass by Proctor, finding the open man down the court, putting it only where he can get it.
And as we see TABC not even putting a man down as the first one goes in, they're all back on defense as they are committing to defensive end right now and maintaining this lead. 32-25 TABC lead with 2:42 left in the third quarter. Levitin with the rebound as the second one misses. Melkin bringing it up to Boletsky. Boletsky to Levitin. Levitin back to Boletsky for 3. Good! Boletsky with a 3. He's pumped up. 32-28, the 4-point game in the third period. Haberman calling the play out. He wants to get things started to Proctor. Proctor for 3. No good. Skying for the rebound is number 15, Tani Levison for Berman, and Melkin brings it up. Trying to cut the lead to 2. Into Levitin, who gets double teamed. Glashofer took too many steps, booking a ticket somewhere else on that travel.
Yeah, I don't know where he was going.
Racking up miles for his credit card. That's what he was doing.
But you got to dribble before you take your steps. Sometimes you're too eager. You see an open lane. Oh, great passing down the floor, breaking the pass.
Proctor tried to get the fine, but Glashofer jumps in and gets there. I apologize to the Glashofer family for not saying the name properly. I will say it now. Glashofer.
Great play to get Haberman an open 3, but it doesn't go.
Melkin bringing it up. Looking for a cutter. Can't find one.
Berman trying to set up a play.
Levison comes up, gets the ball. Looks like they're switching things up. Boletsky gets the ball for a 3. No good. Big rebound from Hartstark to Haberman, and he wants to slow things down and get it going.
Sometimes they've realized that their offensive sets haven't been going, so they need to pick it up. Get a good play. Great take to the basket by Haberman.
Couldn't finish. Rebounded by Leviathan. Leviathan gets another rebound. Couldn't put it in. Proctor saves it. And Hardstark. And is going to get called for the offensive foul. We'll just give a shout out to our sponsor, Sababa, who has incredible sandwiches here for us right now. Shout out to Yeshiva University Giving Day 2018. Cadet Marketing. Elka Data Plumbers. Play hard, pray hard. Elevate your game. PHPH is at the intersection between connecting with God and athletic performance. Check out Play Hard, Pray Hard. .com to join the community of connected ballers.
Great
Melkin
ball.
for 3, but Haberman was all over him and blocks that shot. Melkin got it back, sends a Glasshopper. Melkin, stop and go, sends the low to Leviathan. To Melkin, and it looks to be a foul on Haberman.
It's really hard to play defense for a long time, especially since they switched from their 2-3 to their man. They've been trying. They're trying to get out on the shooters. They're trying not to get lost in the zone on the cuts. Doing their best to shut down this Berman offense.
For sure. Inbound play is called, and let's see what happens. Kick it to Leviathan. Leviathan puts it up in, gives a scream of approval. He liked going up and getting in that one. Likes to get himself going.
Great play to get their big man for an open layup.
And I just want to mention right now that Mrs. Terrell is decorating the gym in honor of the Wolfpack as Leviathan puts it up and in.
Berman's pressing. They're just going to try to get through this press, avoid having too much pressure on the ball.
Yeah, the Wolfpack faithful are all pouring into the gym right now as Mrs. Terrell is putting up big faces of each of the players, including her son who's not on the team, Ryan Terrell. Or sorry, Jack Terrell. Ryan is on the team, Jack is not. They have a nice one with the coach over there in the corner as well. 10 seconds to go in this third period. TABC up by 1. Haberman tries to put it up. No good. Fine with the board, and he puts it in. Good tip by Fine at the end of the period. That's the second time his hustle at the end of a period has paid off for TABC. 34-31. We're going to the fourth of a big championship coming up after the break.
The Yeshiva University Maccabees are Skyline champions.
Welcome back to the Max Stern Athletic Center. I'm Avi Seabag here with my buddy Natan Sredny. Natan, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Are you ready for the fourth quarter?
I'm pumped for this fourth quarter.
I'm so pumped to get this going. We have a great lead right now. First of all, shout out to Debbie Stone right now. Debbie's here, good friend of mine. So happy she came here to listen to us. Quarter 4 is big right now. It's a Tier 2 championship. This one's for all the marbles. TABC is 34. Berman has 31. It's a 3-point game. Right now, both teams must be pressing. Defense is definitely big for both of them. But offensively, how do you think Berman can get Leviathan going?
So, Leviathan in the paint. They started getting him going at the end of the third quarter, trying to run all their offenses as much as they possibly can through him, do whatever they can to get him touches with the ball.
Haberman with a shot, no good. Rebound, long rebound, almost went to Proctor. Instead, it goes off the leg of Haberman.
Of Beletsky. Goes off the leg of Beletsky. Stays TABC ball.
Proctor to Hartstark. Hartstark to Ostrov, back to Proctor. Proctor for 3. Off front rim, no good. Beletsky with the long rebound.
TABC's doing a good job getting it into the high post to Ostrin to get it to outside to the shooters. That one doesn't fall, but that's a good way to run their offense.
Yeah, it's inside out, as they call it. Leviathan kicks to Melkin. Throws it to Beletsky.
You can see Leviathan trying to get as much position as he possibly can on the inside.
Leviathan quick inside to Melkin. Melkin no good. Almost remembered by Glasshopper, but Hartstark has it against the Fine, who gets to Haberman and settles down. Ostrov has it. Proctor to Hartstark, stolen by Melkin. But looks like Osterman has it, and they're going to call a jump. Possession goes to Berman.
Great hustle there by both teams, jumping for the loose ball, trying to get onto it.
Melkin bringing it up. He's been navigating pretty well to have 3 fouls. Melkin to Glasshopper. Glasshopper for 3. No good. It's short.
That would have been a big shot for Berman, tying this game up with 6:20 left in the fourth quarter. Berman setting up a press now. Let's see how TABC does. What the TABC does to break it. Gets the ball to the middle.
Osterman to find.
On the cross half court.
Gets fouled from behind from Beletsky. Beletsky has to watch those ticky-tack fouls. They can add up. That's his 3rd right now, and he has to get through this entire fourth quarter.
Beletsky talking to the ref, not in his spot in the zone. Doesn't get the great ball movement. Open to Proctor.
Osborne to Proctor. Proctor, oh, no good. Melkin with the board. Melkin looking to push. Tries to take Haberman off dribble. He can't. Gets the Glasshopper. Glasshopper. Back to Melkin. Melkin has Leviathan to the side. Gets him in the cut.
We haven't seen much of Ari Schaff today in the second half.
Briefly played in the second period and hasn't played since. We have a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout by Berman. Berman looking to settle some things down. They're only down by 3. This is a toss-up game. Regardless of who's winning right now, both teams have gone on runs. Both teams have had offensive success and defensive success. So it's anybody's game. And so getting ahead of that, the Berman coach is trying to draw up a play.
Yeah, if I was a coach in this situation, I would want to try to drop the perfect play to get the open 3, probably in a corner. Easiest place for a defender to lose a player. Trying to be focusing on the offense.
I mean, listen, they have a lot of great 3-point shooters there. Melkin can stroke from deep. Beletsky can stroke from deep. They have Lowenstein who can stroke from deep. So this is definitely a team that has the range. The question is whether they convert or not, and that remains to be seen.
TABC wants to keep pushing on their offense. We got from sideline reporter the news that he wants them to keep pushing on offense. He wants them to keep going in and getting their transition offense going because it's been working so far. As you see this play from Berman set up.
Glasshopper looking to do something with it. As the shot clock runs out. I just want a quick shout out to Shlomo Bozen. SB3 was here last year with Memphis. Couldn't be here this year, but looking forward to seeing you soon, Sobo.
It's a shot clock violation. It's one of the few in the tournament that I've seen so far. And as a shot clock was a great addition last year for the first time to Sarachek.
Fine, looking to do something with it. He has Melkin on him. Decides to settle down. He gets it to Hartstar, who gets to Haberman to toss straight. An alley-oop to find. He couldn't convert. Proctor gets the board. Tries to send it out, and Glasshopper says, "No, thank you, sir."
Great defensive play by Glasshopper, getting right in the way of the
from the sideline. Actually, we just heard that they're trying to get the ball into Leviathan to get the goal. And another monster block. That is. Beletsky to Leviathan. Back to Beletsky. To Leviathan, thought about a 3. He shot one earlier in the game.
Not known for his 3-point shooting. Known for his work on the inside.
Beletsky has it again. Trying to get Proctor off the dribble. He puts it up. Blocked by Proctor. It's become a little bit of a SWAT fest. And as Haberman tries to avoid stepping on Melkin, he is called for the travel. Lowenstein back in the game. Sends the Glasshopper. Lowenstein for 3. Off front rim. Melkin gets the long rebound and puts it up off back rim. And is blocked from behind by Haberman.
There's been
TABC takes control.
There's been a ton of blocks today in this game.
It's been a run
Both
on
sides.
SWAT City. The Kemi Mutombo will be proud. Also an avid listener. Shout out to him. Ostrin, no good. Another block.
Great hustle by Alex Ostrin.
And you got to think tired legs do play into this right now. You have tired legs and you don't get up as high on your jump shot, or maybe you're getting kind of lazy and giving off what you were going to do in the interim. So
yeah, we've seen these starting lines for both teams play a lot of minutes.
Essentially, it's been the same team the entire time. That's correct. Haberman looking to get it going. Haberman gets caught with
foul underneath.
Levitin on him, and instead of a jump ball, it's going to be a foul on Levitin. The ref's explanation being that his arm was around and over. So that's going to be a foul for him. 4 fouls for both teams. That's something to look forward to. Will be in the bonus, and it looks like they're now going to be in the bonus as Berman now has 5 fouls, 5 team fouls, that is. Oh.
He was hit by, Ostrin was hit from behind going up for a layup on that inbounds play. He knocks on the first one.
Ostrin hits the first one.
He's the TABC big man trying to find position on Levitin in the post in every opportunity he can on offense to try to set up some inside-out moves for TABC.
Ostrin second one's up and good. Perfect shot by Alex Ostrin. It's now a 5-point lead for TABC with 3 minutes left in this Tier 2 ship. Boletsky with Proctor on him. To Leviathan, to Melkin. Melkin to Glasshopper. Glasshopper for 3. Good! Glasshopper with a big 3, and TABC is up by 2 only. 2:59 left. Crowd wanted to travel there. They're not going to get it.
Middle of the press.
Ostrin has it to break the press. Haberman thought about a 3, sent it to Proctor. Proctor looking for something with it. He gets to Haberman. Ostrin thought about a shot. He had it in his eyes, but he had a man on him. Proctor with 10 seconds left on the shot clock trying to get things going. Proctor for 3. Good! Big shot by Avi Proctor. They call him Big Shot Avi, and it's 39-34 TABC.
That's a deep 3 from Proctor. Oh, big time shot by Melkin as well.
Puts it up for the quick 2. It's a 3-point lead for TABC with 2 minutes left. Ostrin puts it up. It's good. Good take by Ostrin and brings it back to a 5-point lead.
Strong moves. Strong offense back and forth in the second half. Been playing a lot better, getting some very good looks for both teams. Oh, that's another nice block from Haberman on Melkin. There's a timeout here. Coaches are going to want to discuss over what they're going to do. Timeout from the Berman sideline.
Looks like a 30-second timeout by Berman.
Coaches got to decide what their plan is for the rest of this 140, 139 in this fourth quarter of the Tier 2 championship game.
I'm saying, it's a 5-point lead right now, so TABC, they look for their defense. They're trying to get their defense to get it going. In terms of Berman, they have to stroke from 3 from down low or up top. Honestly, it's too late to get Levitin going. It's too late to try and get the post game going. They need some outside shots. They need 2 quick ones to be exact to get themselves back in the game.
There's no one getting going anymore. It's 140 left. They have just got to go. If they're going to go to the post, they got to go to it quick. It's going to be hard for them to Unifine has been playing unbelievable defense on Josh Levaden so far this whole entire game. Basically shutting him down, holding him to single-digit amount of points. They got to keep it going.
That's correct, and it's the same thing that MTA actually did on Ryan Boker just yesterday. Was stick one man on him, and anytime he gets the ball, double and triple team him. That's been the big man thought process this entire Sarachek tournament, and TABC using it to perfection. Glasshopper off the glass and in. Keeping to his namesake, kisses it off the glass. And it's a 3-point lead once again. 1:24 left. Haberman, a little out of control, gets bailed out with a foul call. That looks to be on
number 15, Tony Levison.
Tony Levison.
Levison was riding him the whole way down the court. You knew they were going to call that touch foul on the side.
Ticky-tack like to call it over here.
The ticky-tack, but you can't ride him all the way down the court.
That's not how it works. He is not a car. He is a person.
Haberman, usually a good free throw shooter.
Hits the first one. That was a little premature, but I guess I'm a...
It looked good from here.
Yeah.
It looked good from here. Well,
I have an eye for these things.
As I've said throughout this whole tournament, the most important free throw is the first free throw of a 1-and-1.
For sure.
Getting that first one in and getting a chance for opportunity for a second changes ball games. Especially,
and he puts the second one in, and so that proves your theory correct.
Gives you the confidence to make the second free throw. Gives you the confidence to see the ball go in. Continue to shoot.
Shout out to senior sensation Ari Magolin from MTA. Big fan of his. Shout out to him. And it looks to be a timeout, 30-second timeout of the 30-second nature, they call it. It's going to be a pretty big one, and so they both teams try and draw plays with 1:22 left. Again, shout out to Sababa for the incredible lunch you've served us for today. Thank you very much. Thank you up to Step It Up. We had Yogev Verdugo over here earlier on to talk about Step It Up, the new girls program for Step It Up. If you have any questions, definitely inquire about that at TomStepItUp.com. Thank you to El Cadena Plumbers and Cadet Marketing. Max Live would like to acknowledge our sponsor, Cadet Marketing, for supplying our new shirts. So, truth is, these are very nice shirts. Thank you, Cadet Marketing, for our new shirts and paraphernalia. Visit cadetmarketing.com for more information.
These shirts are so comfortable, so thank you.
Yes.
I really appreciate
Athletic
it.
fit. Melkin brings up the ball with 1:18 left in this Tier 2 championship. Sends it to Glasshopper. Glasshopper looking for something with it. He has number 2, Hardstark on him. Glasshopper looking to drive. And it looks to be a double dribble. Over-under was the call. Or a carry. Excuse me, a carry. With a 1:04 left and a 5-point lead, TABC is looking to seal this game right now.
And as Coach Oz said in their huddle, they're trying to make sure they guard against their threes, make some free throws. Oh, gets a full timeout. So he said in the last timeout that he wants to make sure they guard against the threes, get some, make sure open layups are not good either, but they can't leave them wide open for threes. The threes have been the things hurting them the entire game. They got to make their free throws as they come out. 54.3 left in the ball game. Berman's going to try to foul soon. Got to knock him down.
100%. Avi Proctor and Haberman, Jonathan Haberman for TABC, putting in big threes for them. And honestly, I want to go for the unsung hero right now, Yonatan Fine. Yonatan Fine has had 2 extremely nice hustle plays at the end of quarters to maintain, again, momentum. And it's been a pleasure to see him play and work that hard. That's the type of guy you want on a team. He's played this entire game so far. First of all, number 1, shutting down Levaden.
Josh
Levaden has been totally shut down because of Yonatan Fine's incredible defense, as well as doing it on the defensive end. Unsung hero for him.
It's been an unbelievable game from Yoni Fine, playing his defense, keeping it going, shutting down Berman's star. And the last time out, not this time out, the last time out, Coach Oz said something that I think is probably the most important thing for the entire Sarachek tournament. They've worked so hard to get to this point. Enjoy the end. Make sure that they finish strong, but they're having fun. Great inbounds play to get Haberman the ball.
Haberman looking to get it in. He has Melkin on him. And he's called for the offensive foul, called for a push on Melkin. Good swarming defense there by Melkin to force a turnover. It's a 5-point lead for TABC with 48.3 seconds left. And we're getting another timeout. This one's going to be by Berman, again, of the full nature. I want to talk about something that we said. I think I mentioned in the pregame as well. Coach Osborne Gardner from the Fuchs Mizrachi Mayhem. He said something to me when I was talking to him yesterday that really, to me, it says a lot about what we're doing here and what we're doing as a Sarachek tournament. He said that he told his team, and he tells all basketball players, remember why you picked up the ball? Remember why you were interested in basketball. Remember why you picked up the ball? But also remember why you never put it down. And I thought that was a beautiful, beautiful sentiment by Coach Osborne Gardner to say that. And it's definitely true. A lot of these guys, both these guys, there's some seniors on both sides who really love basketball. They love ball. They love to play. And, you know, there's 48.3 seconds left in their high school career right now. And if I'm either one of the coaches right here, right now, I'm basically telling them like this, guys. I mean, you know, to Coach Shlomo from MTA, it's all heart. It's all heart right now.
Coach Shlomo said it in their quadruple overtime win over Ida Crown yesterday. Before every overtime, he went to them and he said, overtime is all about heart and all about mind. That's what these last 48.3 seconds are for in the Tier 2 championship.
It's all heart and mind.
All heart,
right now.
all mind, all effort.
And while both coaches can draw up plays until tomorrow, both are very good coaches. Both these teams need to go mind over matter right now and close out these games.
As Melkin loses it on the out of bounds.
And that's going to be TABC ball, 43 seconds left. You have to foul if you're Berman right now.
They're double teaming the inbounds pass. Play from the coach.
Haberman
as they break the
gets
press.
it out to Proctor. Proctor puts it up and in. Proctor on a great press break by TABC puts them up by 7. Boletsky puts it up and no good. And rebound by Glasshopper. Glasshopper puts it up and is fouled. 20.7 seconds left. And TABC's up by 7 as cheers of Mishin Ichnas Adar reverberate around the Max Stern Athletic Center. And it looks like TABC is well on their way to become their second in history of Sarachek undefeated Tier 2 champions.
That's 2 years in a row. That's got to say the talent of the Sarachek tournament. Or we can have 2 Tier 2 teams go undefeated and win the championship. Anybody can beat anybody. March Madness.
5-point lead with 20 seconds left. Kicks it to Haberman. He has Melkin on him trying to force the turnover. He can get it. Fine has it. And Fine is fouled by Melkin. That's either Melkin's 4th or 5th. Let's look at the board. That's his 4th. So Melkin's going to stay in the game. That's big for Berman.
Yonatan Fine hasn't got so much offense so far this game other than those 2 late quarter baskets. Let's see how he does with these free throws.
Fine.
1-1.
No
doesn't knock it down.
Glasshopper with the board. Boletsky has it with 11 seconds left. He pushes. Stolen by Haberman. And Hartstar gets the thing, and that'll be the game. 7.3 seconds left. Eli Hartstar hits his free throws, and that's going to be it. And we can crown TABC the Tier 2 champions.
Haberman, long, front of the zone, front of the man, all game long. His arms have been in there, invading passing lanes, as Berman giving their seniors opportunity to get taken out.
Nice. That was a nice shot.
Oh, TABC also trying
looks to be emptying the bench right now.
Giving the seniors one more walkout.
Rafi Kreitman entering the game. He's actually a senior. Number 3, Jonathan Bick, also a senior entering the game. Number 22, Avi Eisenstatter, another senior entering the game.
This is their last 7 seconds of their career.
And Hartstark hits the second. Another senior who just finished his last seconds of the game. And we have Eli Rifkin, Ariel Rifkin, the senior, entering the game right now. So it's an all-senior team to close out right now. And also Eli Rifkin is entering the game as well for the TABC Storm.
It's all the senior lineup, the entire seniors. Nice block. Game
And
over.
that'll be
That'll
it.
be it.
Your Tier 2 champions, the TABC Storm, as their faithful on the team storm the court and celebrate. They are the undefeated champions, second time in the history of Sarachek for that to happen. We're going to send it upstairs for a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with your stars of the game. Welcome back to the Max Athletics, and I'm here with the champion, TABC Storm. You guys, first of all, I want to let you guys know of a little record. You guys are the second team ever to be the undefeated Tier 2 champions. So congratulations on that. I want to start with my boy Fine over here. Listen, I spoke to him before the game. He's humble. He told me he's just a player. He's a role player. You shut down number 10, Josh Leviden, today. Big play, and it's one of the two hustle plays at the end of the quarter. What was the key to stopping the big defense over there?
I mean, he's a really good player, but it was a football game down there. We're just checking each other back and forth. It's the type of game I love, and, you know, it worked. The refs weren't calling anything, so that helped. And, yeah, you know, he's a heck of a player. Just glad to put in the effort to stop him.
All right, so we also got Berman here, passing the mic. Berman, you started the game,
And you know,
points, but then it took you a while to get going in the second half. How were you able to finish the game so strong with that, with your offense?
Honestly, just a hustle, relying on my teammates. Everyone stepped up, and unrelated, but upon request, shout out to Joe Barron.
shout out to him. And we got Avi Proctor. First of all, quick feature. He's actually the big brother for Coach Oz's son. Saw them chilling. Was super cute watching them pregame. So that's really cool. There's your feature, buddy. But secondly, Avi, I spoke to Coach Oz before the game. He told me you're a starter, but he likes you because you're instant offense off the bench. How's that mentality coming off the bench and knowing you have to put some stuff in? How does that work for you?
You know, I started for the past 2 years of my TBC career. I know that I bring a lot of fire as a starter, so I said, you know, if I can take one for the team, you know, come in as a sixth man and bring as much fire as I can, you know, it'll help the team out. And that's, you know, we came out with the championship, and, you know, it worked.
All for one and one for all. Congratulations, guys. It was an incredible, incredible game. I'm so excited. Coming up right now, we got Shalhevet versus Valley Torah in the Tier 1 championship. We'll be up after these messages.